Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another action figure unboxing and review, and today from McFarlane Toys, we are featuring Batman, the animated series, Alfred Pennyworth. Okay, so I purchased this recently at my local Target, and I gotta say, I am so excited for this action figure. We don't get Alfred action figures all that often. I kind of feel like Alfred and Jim Gordon are very neglected in the action figure world, and anytime an Alfred figure comes out, I think you should run out and get it because, it's like Halley's Comet. They only come around so often, and this one does not disappoint. I am floored by this action figure. I did review a previous animated series Alfred figure months ago, and that was the older, I think it was either Hasbro or Kenner animated series Alfred action figure. It was a much smaller, maybe about 3 3/4, 4-inch action figure of Alfred, which I believe came in a box set. And some of his accessories also included the dinner tray with the lobster thermidor. Very hard to come across, and that figure commands high prices on the secondary market. And I kind of feel like this might be the same in the near future. So if you see this at your store, don't hesitate. Pick it up before it's gone. Even if you don't collect Batman the animated series line of action figures, I definitely do feel like this warrants a purchase. It looks great. The package design is much like McFarlane's other animated series figures. It's very bright, very colorful. It's a nice callback to the original logo. Over here you have the close-up portrait of Batman. You have the classic animated series logo. For me, this really strikes a chord with me. The animated series came out back, I believe, in 1991 or 92. It debuted on the Fox network, and I remember that was such a highlight for me back in the day. I was probably like a freshman in high school. And I remember just being so enthralled with the series. I kind of feel like Batman the Animated Series still holds up even to this day. The writing was brilliant, especially for a cartoon that was aimed at children. The stories were very mature, very sophisticated, and the animation style was just beautiful. The animated series package design is so much better than McFarlane's DC Multiverse, in my opinion. It's a lot more eye-catching. It feels a little bit more premium. Whereas the DC Multiverse line is mostly black with the blue trim. This, they pull no stops. You're getting a lot of beautiful 4-color goodness here. We have the character model of Alfred on the side. You kind of have the distinct outline of Gotham City in the background. And on the back, we have the character model again. And it looks great. Alright, so let's get started. Very excited for this action figure. I do collect the animated series line. I don't really highlight it all that often on my YouTube channel, but of the figures I have picked up, I have one of the box sets and some of the other figures. It's a quality line. If you're a fan of the DC Collectibles line of animated series figures from some years ago, they kind of hold up, and they're kind of like within that ballpark of quality and appearance. Okay, so first impressions of the action figure while it's still in the tray. It's a beautiful action figure, and I like the fact that this is a plain color scheme. It's nothing like with any sort of weird cel-shaded gimmick. It's just plain Alfred in a plain black and white, butler's uniform. And you get all sorts of accessories. You got his feather duster. You get his teapot, because anytime, Batman's chilling at the Bat computer in the Bat cave, or if they have guests, he's always asking Batman if he wants tea. You have the dinner tray, assorted cups, probably like a sugar bowl, and also multiple hand options, which is nice. And you get a nice trading card that captures Alfred's iconic visage with the animated series logo. Right, so keep in mind that the animated series line of action figures is actually a smaller scale than the multiverse line. For example, here is multiverse Batman from the McFarlane line. And you can see it's a much larger action figure. It just towers over the animated series. Here's Marvel Legends, just to give you an idea. Again, it's much smaller than the 6-inch scale action figure. Here is a Mattel DC Movie Masters Christian Bale Batman. And it's a decent size, you know, it kind of falls within the same realm. And let's take out Alfred and give him a spin. I'm excited for this action figure. It's like I said, we don't get Alfred figures all that often. So anytime we get them, you should just grab it. It's like I said, Alfred, Jim Gordon, very underutilized in the action figure realm. And it's unfortunate too, they're heavy hitter characters. Alfred especially. I think in terms of the Batman family of characters, Alfred is up there with, like, you know, Dick Grayson. All right, there we go. All right, so for now, I'm going to leave the accessories in the tray. We're just going to examine the figure itself. I have a feeling if I take any of these accessories out, I'm going to, like, they're going to explode everywhere. But like I said, they're nice to have. You know, we have all the kind of accessories to complement the Alfred character, the feather duster, the assorted dining ware. It would have been nice if they gave us the tray of lobster thermidor as a callback to the older Kenner figure, but in this case, you know, I could look past that because what you do get is awesome. All right, so here is Alfred. Excellent looking action figure. I love the facial expression. It really captures the essence of the animated series character. You know, he has a very calm, demure about him. You know, very rarely does he show a lot of enthusiasm or a lot of energy. He's kind of the voice of reason to Batman, the surrogate father figure. Or in this case, you know, I always kind of looked at him as the father figure. Great looking representation of the animated model. Here's his coattails. The back of his coat's a nice, softer, rubbery material. It's not too thick, not too heavy. Very elegant looking action figure, graceful contour lines. Yeah, it's everything to be expected, you know, for this action figure. It's beautiful. The articulation, it's kind of simple. It doesn't look like, you know, it's anything too crazy. The head and the neck are actually one piece, with a deep cut at the pit of the neck, so it allows for rotation. Slight tilt down. It doesn't really look up. Oh wait, I take it back just a little bit. The arms are articulated as so, which is nice. My camera seems to have a hard time trying to focusing on him, so I hope this video is coming out okay. He does swivel at the waist. His legs just kick forward and knees bend. And then he has ankle articulation over here. Yeah, so it's a great figure. I really do hope that in the multiverse line, McFarlane gives us, you know, some iteration of the Alfred character. You know, whether it's a live action version from one of the movies or even like the Gotham TV show. Speaking of the Gotham TV show, before I forget, this is actually one of my favorite Alfred figures. This is from the long gone Gotham live action television show. You might recognize, I believe actor Sean Pertwee was his name, I think. It's been a while. But this was a Diamond Select action figure. And the reason why I got it is because I needed an Alfred to, you know, for my multiverse line. And I kind of felt like it scaled all right with the McFarlane line. You know, it's slightly smaller, but, you know, I thought it was pretty decent. The likeness to actor Sean Pertwee is, it's, you know, it's pretty spot on. Diamond Select action figures, I think, are excellent. The quality is always great. The craftsmanship is beautiful. And it's nice. We don't have too many Alfred action figures out there, so anytime you see one, I recommend you pick one up. But yeah, this is definitely worth the purchase. Again, I picked this up at my local Target. It came out around the holiday season. As of this video, it's December 30th, 2023, and I bought this, I believe, a few days before Christmas Eve, I think. So it came out during the holiday season. I believe Target is the only brick and mortar retailer that carries the animated series line, so this might be a Target exclusive in the States. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, definitely well worth the purchase. If you see this, even if you don't collect the animated series line, don't hesitate, pull the trigger, you won't regret it. Alright, so let's wrap this one up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. Alright, later.